right, everybody, welcome back to Royal City Nursery. It is March. We see a little bit of everything with the weather.
You got it.
And so the topic today is
a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, because we are always working together, no matter the case.
We got to figure it out anyway, right? No matter what we do.
Yeah, so Tanya, you run us through each and every item that we have on schedule today.
I know, this is weird. At the tail end of March, thank you for the beautiful weather.
Oh, you're welcome.
I got to start with that.
Yeah, also, you know, we had a pretty harsh winter, so yeah, make sure the credit is given now.
We got to make that up, right?
Yeah.
So we have a little bit of everything to go through, which is what you want to do at the tail end of March, early part of April. So the houseplants are on here because, well, we've spent the last 3 months saying, don't fertilize your houseplants.
And now?
We want to fertilize our houseplants.
All right.
It's ready.
Change of mood.
Yep. So when we look at fertilizing, same deal as before. The numbers still mean the same thing. Up, down, and all around.
Up, down, all around. Still my favorite. I actually used that in the weather forecast the other day. It had nothing to do with plants. It was the temperatures.
Hey, yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
So we want to get our fertilizer going. It's still the beginning of the season, so you could actually do something with really low numbers. You mix this in water with. It's super easy. So whether you're doing a houseplant one like this one, or for those of us that have citrus at home, my citrus is flowering. It smells awesome.
How exciting.
You need a citrus feed because citrus are very, very specific.
Okay.
The awesome part is for those of you that do have lemons, limes, grapefruits, whatever, this also works really nicely on your blueberries outside.
Oh, yay.
So 2 for 1.
Okay. We always love that.
Yep.
Saving you more.
Now, if we flip outside, one of the things we're going to see very, very soon is the buds on the trees are going to start to swell.
Okay.
So like things like fruit trees, roses, magnolia, euonymus, burning bush, those are all things that unfortunately attract a few insects, and we might have had some insect issues with them last year.
Okay.
So this is the time of year you want to do something that we call a dormant spray. Dormant spray is actually made up of 2 products. Totally organic, which is awesome. The first one is a horticultural oil or dormant oil, and this one you put on, you mix in water, you put it on, and it deals with any of the overwintering diseases insects. You'd think I'd know this stuff by now.
No, you know. You know.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
So overwintering insects and their eggs.
Okay.
So you mix that 1 part together with 2 parts of lime sulfur, and the lime sulfur, this one deals with the overwintering diseases and pathogens.
Okay.
The important part is you want to get this on when the temperature is above 4 to 6 degrees for about 4 or 5 hours. So you need it to dry, and you're only going to do this once.
Okay.
So it'll get rid of and make your fruit a lot cleaner. It'll help deal with some of the worms and some of the black spots that we see on our fruit and even our rose plants too.
Excellent. So this is a one-time per year deal.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
So it's a little bit of prevention.
Yeah.
And that you can either do it in a hose end sprayer like this.
Yep.
Or I've got the pump sprayer down on the end, right?
Okay.
So mix in water and you're going to apply. Again, it's got to be above 0 for about 4 to 6 hours in order to dry appropriately.
And to find out when, please watch CTV News Weather.
There we go.
At 6 o'clock.
Absolutely. Some of the other things that we've got on the table, it is time to buy your spring bulbs.
Yay!
It's about time. The ones I've got beside you, these are perennial. It's too early to plant, but right now we are just drooling and waiting for color, right? So the armchair gardener in us has finally got the planting going.
And look how beautiful these colors are.
Gorgeous. So I've got a couple peonies there, and then this one here is a butterfly weed, which is phenomenal for monarchs and swallowtails. It's also rodent resistant. So the rabbits don't like it, the deer don't like it. Right, so for those of us in the rural environment, we actually get plants that stay up and not get munched.
Yeah, they don't get bugged.
Yes, there we go.
I guess
there we go.
Really bugged. There are the more. Anyway, I tried.
On this side, I've got a couple of our annual varieties. So the dahlias and the calla lilies. These are things that you can plant in pots.
Okay.
So buy them now. You can start your pots indoors, and you're going to have color in a few weeks. And then these can go outside. This becomes your thrillers when you do your container planting.
Yay. All of our exciting adventures are about to come. Yes, we're on the way.
Very last thing I just want to suggest is take a look at your trees and shrubs outside. With the snow, we've had an awful lot of rabbit damage, and the bunnies, there's still not a whole lot for them to eat, so they're still liking our ornamental plants. If you haven't done it, you should be looking at doing a repellent. Now this one, Plant Skid, totally organic. So this gets sprayed on, smells kind of bad, it'll go away. So don't, make sure you wear gloves.
Yes.
But this will help protect the trees and the shrubs and your fruit bushes from animal damage.
Which is definitely what we want. We just want to make sure that everything is looking as good as possible.
You got it. So again, it's sort of the mixed bag right now, but that is the end of March, the early April, and that means spring's coming.
Yeah, and I know we've covered a lot of topics, but in the end, this is all a good thing because we have so much to look forward to.
We do. We are going to get outside.
We're just gearing up.
You got it. We'll be back.